the Hyundai i20 Sport, but not the standard one, because Hyundai recently upgraded and brought out the sport version of the i20. You can see this particular car, and this is a crucial little badge over here, because it's Hyundai's N division, which has become their new sport division, and that's going to become common on a lot of their cars in the future as they bring out sportier versions of their range. You just have to look at those wheels, look at the body kit along the side over here. Really a sporty look to it, sporty edition, and it looks pretty aggressive from the outside, and with that low front spoiler as well. You can see it's got the aggressive look to it. Although the boot's open, you can see a big spoiler on top as well, a roof spoiler, which also makes a difference over here as well. So from the exterior, making it the Sport has definitely shown a difference to the standard B segment hatchback boot, which is a nice size. You've got a 60-40 split on the backrest as well, so you could certainly make it a family hatchback and use it for your family traveling as well. And you just close the boot over here and you will see exactly what I meant about the spoiler a moment ago, and just generally a nice aggressive attitude on it with the Sport treatment. Engine wise, they've upgraded the engine from the standard models, 74 kilowatts. This one puts out 85 kilowatts, 160 newton meters of torque. So they've definitely upped the game a little bit performance wise as well. Great mean looking exhaust outlet there as well at the back, and that purposeful N badge. Let's take a look on the inside. Behind the wheel of the Hyundai i20, and this is the Sport model, very neat, very comfortable, but my only thing is that there's not much on the interior to distinguish the standard version from the Sport. That exterior really looks good, really upgraded, and I think maybe they've let the game down very slightly by not just doing something a little bit more special on the interior. But having said that, of course, you do have your standard, in today's world, multi-function steering wheel, has all your controls, all your buttons, your sound system, your Bluetooth, all over there. You've got a nice digital readout on the dashboard as well, your fuel, your trip meter, as you can see, all of those are there, and very neat, very well laid out, very legible, which I think is important. You go across to the center dash, and you do have your infotainment system over here, which is maybe a little bit old school. It's not a touch screen of any sort, and I think maybe when the next generation of the i20 comes along, there's definitely something that they could do over here just to really upgrade that a little bit more and bring that a little bit more into the future. Down here, of course, is another feature of the Sport. It is the 6-speed manual gearbox. Nice short shift, quick shifting if you wanted to operate as a quick shift, and it's certainly got the sporty touch to it, got a sporty feel to it, and pretty much lives up to the Sports mantra and the Sports name on it. Let's take a look. What would it be like in the back seat? As always, I have the driver's seat set for myself, and you can see I have plenty of space in the back seat, lots of legroom, and clearance for my hat. So I'm more than happy in the back seat. 2 to 3 in the back seat, which is very much a segment standard in the B segment. Very comfortable, very nice place to be. No complaints whatsoever. So let's sum it up. The i20 Sport N division from Hyundai. Selling price, with price changes coming through at the moment, let's call it approximately 250,000 Rand. And it's about 20,000 Rand more than the standard version. You certainly get a lot of extras, particularly all that exterior kit, and don't forget, of course, a sports exhaust as well. It certainly has an extra note to it, that extra sound and effect to the exhaust as well. If you're into the boy racer type style, you really will enjoy that as well. Competition. You've got the Suzuki Swift Sport at around the same price, which puts out a bit more power and has a few touches on the interior. Or you can go up about 20,000 Rand. You'd look at the Opel Corsa Sport, and that is definitely. So you have, I would say, at the moment, in the B segment Sport, and I stress the word Sport, you have, say, 3 big competitors with about a 20,000 Rand price band. it's very much going to be a case of you pay your money, you take your choice. Which one suits you best? Which one is the most comfortable? With a Hyundai, of course, you get the warranties, which is important. Hyundai just extending their standard warranty to a 7-year, which is an industry first. You do get a 3-year maintenance plan as well with this car. So there's lots of value and lots going for it. Take a look at it. Don't leave it off your shortlist.